In this video, we're going to talk about where Bitcoin and the crypto market is headed over the next few days and weeks. And then we're going to get into some specific coin picks that I think are going to do really well. All right, so looking at Bitcoin here first. So once again, we got a very nice bounce off our support level here around 92,000. Big green candle yesterday. So we have a nice green engulfing, bullish engulfing candle here, signaling we could be heading into an uptrend here, making a reversal. It's usually what a engulfing green candle tells you. For example, back here we had one and we had this massive uptrend. Let's see, right here we had one and we had a nice little uptrend. Right here we had one slight uptrend. So could signal that this is the end of this dump and we're going to reverse back to the upside. However, if we look on the weekly, you can see we have a bearish engulfing candle on the weekly, so that's not the best sign. However, this doesn't mean we're guaranteed to just have a big dump. As you can see, let's see, right here we had one, didn't really dump, just kind of went sideways and then continued upwards. Right here we had one, just had one more week down, and then we started going up. So not a guarantee that you're gonna have a big dump, but I would say at least the next week, which is this week, you probably won't see a big pump. So this week we'll probably just go sideways, and then while the market decides what it wants to do, and then potentially next week the market will decide, okay, let's head back up to the highs, or maybe the market decides, all right, yeah, let's dump it. And if we do break below 92,000 here, our support, then could be in for a nasty dump because there isn't really any support all the way back till 69,000. Potentially we could get a bounce off the top of the weekly EMA ribbon, which would be around 83, maybe 85,000. But besides that, not much support all the way back to 69,000. So, but so far so good. We're not breaking below our support. But if that does happen, would be kind of funny because I can just see all the headlines. Oh, it's over for Bitcoin. All the Peter Schiffs would be coming out saying, "Yep, told you Bitcoin's a scam." Everybody would be crying. So it would be pretty funny. We'd get some amazing buying opportunities, but personally, I don't think that's going to happen. Of course, it's on the table, but I think it's more likely that we continue in this range for who knows how long, and then eventually break above this and start heading up to like 126 and maybe 150,000 after that. So we'll see. But zooming in on the shorter time frame, so looking at the 4 hour, we do have this beautiful W pattern here, and so far we've gotten rejected from breaking out of this, hitting resistance right now. But if we can break above the $100,000 level, then we should see the price shoot right back up to these highs again. So I'm not expecting that this week, but I think next week, maybe on Monday, we could potentially see that happen. For this week, I think it's more likely that we just kind of go sideways, maybe slightly down, but who knows, maybe we'll have a Christmas pump tomorrow. We'll see. All right, so looking at Ethereum, kind of a similar setup. So this played out just like we predicted, getting some support off the daily ribbon. But if we look at the 4 hour, we are currently hitting resistance on the 4 hour EMA ribbon. So also in a W pattern. So if we can break above 3,500, could also see a nice breakout back up to 4K for Ethereum. Probably not going to happen this week, maybe next week. And then Solana is on a beautiful dip. Went from 260 down to about 180. Currently just under 200. So I think great opportunity to buy some Solana if you're looking for that. And I think, if we can pump up above, a little above 200, we could shoot right back up to these highs again. So, kind of depends on what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin sees that break above 100,000, then we should see the Ethereum breakout. We should see Solana break out and head back up to its highs. So looking for that next week. But this week, I don't think we'll see that much action, but who knows? Let me know what you guys think. All right, so let's head over here and look at some altcoins. So right now, Bitcoin dominance has started slowly going back up. I think we're going to continue seeing the Bitcoin dominance go up towards 60%, and then maybe in January or February, we can see the altcoin season start. I don't think we're quite there yet, but once Bitcoin shoots up to like maybe 126, 150,000 and then starts going sideways, Bitcoin dominance will probably be around 60% at that time, and we could see the huge altcoin season. So right now, we still have a chance to accumulate a bunch of altcoins before that happens. So that's what I've been doing, just accumulating more altcoins. So let's talk about what altcoins you may want to look at. So first off, we'll look at the safer ones first, the top coins here. So obviously Ethereum, it's not even close to its all-time high yet, so still a great time to be buying Ethereum. I think you could still see some pretty nice gains. And then there's Solana on a very nice dip here. I think still a lot of gains ahead for Solana. Dogecoin also I think is going to do really well. Cardano potentially could do good. It's on a bit of a dip right now. I mean, pretty much everything is. And then Avalanche I think is going to do really well. That's a really good one. Chainlink will probably do pretty well. It's one of the most important coins for crypto. And then Sui's been doing really good. I think it will continue to do good. And then of course Uniswap, once Ethereum has its breakout, Uniswap should see some really good pumps as well. So those are basically your top 20 coins, the safer ones that I would be looking at. So getting into some slightly riskier ones. So let's first look at some of the meme coins. So I think Dogecoin is going to do really well. That's your safest pick. I think Pepe will also continue doing really well. And then of course there's Peanut the Squirrel, a new one, and it's on a massive dip right now. I think it was near, well, let's just look at it real quick. So I think it was near like $2, coming down now at 70 cents. So yeah, $2.30 down to 70 cents. So huge dip. I think it could potentially go a little lower, maybe down to 50 cents, but I think if you want to start DCAing into it slowly, I think now is a reasonable time that you could start DCAing. So yeah, that's it for meme coins. Let's look at some AI coins. So I think AI, well, right now it's pretty much the hottest narrative right now. And I think if you buy pretty much any of these top AI coins, you're going to make really, really good gains. But my favorite one right now is Render. I think that's going to do super good. But really all of these I think will do quite well also. And then gaming coins, this narrative hasn't really picked up that much yet, but I think it will at some point next year, maybe in the next few months. And so my favorite coin in here is going to be IMX. I think that one will see really good gains. It's also your safest bet. It's the biggest one. And then Superverse, I also think is going to do really well. So those are my two favorites for gaming. And then looking at RWA. As far as RWA, by far my favorite is Ondo. So I think Ondo is going to have some super good gains, especially if next year at some point the RWA narrative really picks up, then Ondo could see some insane gains. So we'll see. But yeah, so that's basically my more risky picks: Ondo, IMX, Super, Render, Dogecoin, Pepe, and also keep an eye on Peanut. So yeah, those are some. We looked at the safer picks. These are some slightly riskier picks, more mid-cap coins, and then maybe soon I'll make a video talking about some microcap coins, the high risk, the really high risk, high reward coins. But yeah, so right now I'm just accumulating more altcoins, waiting for that altcoin season. I think this week probably is going to be kind of boring for crypto, probably go a bit sideways. Maybe next week we can see this uptrend continue, maybe break above 100,000 and see stuff start pumping again. So let me know what you guys think, what your predictions are, what coins you're looking at, and I'll catch y'all later.